My name is Harrison Luke. I've recently changed my life. I've become a drifter. I guess you can call me a nonconformist. I think it's true what they say that money rules the world. Try living your life without it and see how far you can get. Society's not set up that way. Being a drifter, I'm no longer caught in that trap. I like living life out on the open road. But this story's not just about me. It's about a corporation, a CEO, Thomas Tyler, and his son Jesse Tyler, who's been my student of Taekwondo for 18 years. He was enrolled at 5 years old, strictly on a one-on-one basis. His father always pushed him to be an overachiever. I always taught him to recognize what his capabilities were mentally and physically, along with theory and philosophy. He has a very high IQ and only attended the best private schools. But his greatest achievement was graduating law school at the age of 22. Very good class today, kids. You know, we're very fortunate to have Master Lee come in and visit us. Everybody, come to attention. Face flag. Wow, Kunye. Face Master Lee. Wow, Kunye. Junbei. Can I help you?
Excuse me, are you Harrison Luke?
Oh, yes, I am.
Matthew Stevens, Tyler Tech Corporation. I'm here to inform you that we've just taken over the lease to your studio.
Well, that's not possible. I have 3 more years of the lease.
We bought out the whole center, but we are prepared to make you an offer. We would like you to remain here at the studio as an employee of TC Taekwondo.
And if I accept this proposal, would I be able to operate my studio as I do now?
Well, of course, with a few modifications.
Modifications? Explain yourself.
Jesse Tyler will now oversee all the operations of TC Taekwondo.
What, you telling me now the kid's my boss?
In a matter of speaking, yes.
Why is it you corporate people don't understand that martial arts shouldn't be commercialized? It goes against all our theories and philosophies.
I feel your pain, Mr. Luke, I really do. But this is 21st century, and Taekwondo is big business. Take some time to think about that.
Oh, you can have my answer. You can tell Mr. Jesse Tyler he can have this school. I'm out of here.
You know, I'm sorry to hear that, but I think you're making a big mistake, Mr. Luke.
Sorry you had to witness that travesty, Master.
Harrison, I know you're a true artist at heart. I don't agree with what that man is trying to do. Uniting the corporation with martial arts with the sole purpose of exploitation and commercialism.
I'm sorry, you gotta understand, I can't work under these circumstances.
Understand, Harrison, I feel the same way. Always remember that the art is to be the free expression of one's spirit. It must remain so if one is to be the art itself. And I sense this day is your day.
Thank you, Master Lee. I cherish everything that you have taught. It's hard to say goodbye.
gentlemen, I think you all know my son, Jesse. I'm very proud of him. Today's a very special day for me because I'm going to announce my retirement. I'm going to hand over the reins to him to be the new CEO of Tech Corporation. I'm also pleased to announce our new division, TC Taekwondo.
Dad, what do you mean new division?
Well, son, we bought out 10 of the largest Taekwondo schools in the greater Los Angeles area. As of today, you're in charge of its operation.
Well, why would you do that without consulting me first?
Son, I don't understand. I thought you'd be pleased with our new acquisition.
You don't understand. Taekwondo is not a corporation. It's a martial art.
Look, son, I've done my research. I started you out in Taekwondo at age 5. It shouldn't be difficult for you to head up this new division. Besides, Mr. Stevens has devised a marketing plan to assist you with this project.
Jesse, with your background in Taekwondo, we'll be able to market your image to youth and teens. We're talking media blitz, internet, magazines, billboards. In no time at all, TC Taekwondo will be a household name.
I'm only 23 years old. I will be resented by all the Taekwondo masters.
I'm sorry, Jesse, but a master doesn't compare to a CEO.
Focus. Go ahead and target. All right, Pohnel. Turn face off of him. Come to attention. Bow. Ready position. All right. Carry on.
Listen, Troy, I can't work for a corporation. You know, for years I ran my own school. No one told me what to do or how to do it. And everything worked out fine. I'm not a corporate guy, you know. I'm heading on out to my uncle's ranch in Tupac, Arizona.
Is this Jesse's school now?
Sure seems that way.
Why didn't he tell you himself?
Don't know, I'm not sticking around to find out.
Is there a number, an address, a way I can reach you?
I'm sorry. Time for me to move on. Close this chapter in my life.
Hey, old man, need a ride?
Well, where are you going?
Hey, we gonna kick your ass.
Oh, what seems to be the problem?
We got enough homeless bastards in our town already. We don't need another one.
You gonna make my day, old man.
Wait a minute, wait a minute. Hold on. I'm just drifting through.
You ain't gonna be drifting anywhere.
All right. Are you sure you want to do this, kid?
Oh, it's on, old man.
Enough, kid?
it off. The old man took my Jeep. You idiot. Why even stop for him?
Son, I'm counting on you to develop this new Taekwondo division.
Dad, I don't think you really understand Taekwondo. The masters who run those classes don't want some corporation taking over. I believe that most of them are going to pack up and leave.
Son, it's true that I don't understand Taekwondo per se. One thing I do know, I know how to develop a product and market it.
Dad, that's the problem. Taekwondo is not a product. It's an art.
Look, son, you're a brilliant young man with a degree in corporate law. I spent years grooming you to take your rightful place in this corporation. One thing, though, your heart is soft. To be a CEO, your heart has to be cold and hard.
Dad, you put me in a very precarious position. Not only with my own instructor, but with the whole Taekwondo Federation. If the corporate concept is not accepted, they'll do everything and anything in their power to see that we're not successful.
Well, son, looks like you got your work cut out for you, doesn't it? But I'm hoping that you'll rise up for the challenge. You can do it. I believe in you.
Where you headed?
Tubok!
I'm on my way there right now. Get in.
Thanks for the lift.
I'm Ron the Roofer.
Is that your last name, the Roofer?
That's what everybody calls me. Are you passing through?
I have family in Tubok.
I know everyone in town. Who are you looking for?
Lawrence Luke, I'm his nephew, Harrison.
So you're old Lasso's nephew.
Old Lasso, huh? I only knew him as Uncle Larry. So where's his ranch?
Bennington's took it over about 20 years ago, when old Lasso had some hard times.
Where is my uncle?
He lives at the shanty town, and we're almost there. Say hello to old asshole for me.
Thanks for the lift.
That's good news. Thanks for calling.
So what's the good news?
I just found out old buzzard Lasso Luke died a few months ago.
So why is that good news for us?
Now, there's no chance he could challenge the property rights.
What do you mean?
20 years ago, your uncle used to work at the courthouse as the county recorder. Pulled some strings for me to buy the tax note on the property now known as Pennington Golf Course. That land used to belong to Luke.
Heifer, that land has been ours as long as I can remember.
On paper, not by law. Listen, son, I know Luke didn't have much, but I know he kept that deed. I want you to go out to that godforsaken shanty town and see if you can find it.
I'll get a couple of boys on it right away.
No, Carlos. I want you to take care of it.
Front leg, ready? 1. Good, again, ready? 2. 3. Good, 4. All right, very good. Mr. Warren, would you please takeover?
Ready? 1. 2.
So you're my new boss. I didn't plan it that way. Where's Sabum Nim?
Hello! Okay, everyone start doing target practice until I return. He hit the road, Jess. He wasn't happy when a suit showed up. Told him he was bought out.
Where did he go?
I don't think he wants you to know.
Well, what did he say?
I asked him why you weren't the one to tell him about the takeover. He just said, don't know, not sticking around to find out.
Man, I was afraid of that. He needs to know I couldn't tell him because I just barely found out myself.
You're kidding.
No, my dad told me today that I'm the new CEO of Tyler Tech, and that the company bought out 10 Taekwondo schools in the Los Angeles area.
Everyone's gonna hate you.
Tell me about it. I'm not ready for this responsibility. So I came to talk to Sab and them.
Man, he's gone. You should have seen him. Wearing the clothes from the Commando demo. No cell, no car, nothing. Just a backpack, walked out of here.
Man, you don't know the guilt trip I'm on. He didn't leave a phone where he could be reached?
Nope.
Looks like he'll never know the truth.
I may know where he went.
Troy, you gotta tell me.
Sabam told me he has an uncle that lives in Tubac, Arizona. That's all I know.
Thanks, Troy.
Hope you find him.
What are you doing here? You don't want no part of me.
You know, that's right, I don't. I'm looking for Lasso Luke.
How do you know him?
He's my uncle.
Old Lasso's your uncle?
That's right, can you take me to him?
I'm Charlie Wigg.
Harrison Luke.
Follow me.
Is my uncle really dead? When did this happen?
About 3 months ago, old Lasso caught a terrible cold. He developed into pneumonia. No one would help him. I was with him till the end.
Why didn't you get him any medical attention?
The Penningtons wouldn't allow it.
Tell me about the Penningtons.
All I know is what Lasso told me. But about 25 years ago, the Penningtons bought a 10-acre spread across from Lasso's ranch. They kept making offers he wouldn't sell. So they dammed up the stream that ran across his land and his crops died. Then he had to sell his livestock to stay afloat. Then the tax bill came. There was no money left. And the Penningtons paid the tax note, kicked him off his ranch. Now it's a golf course.
If only I'd known. I could have helped out.
Look, I have an old box that held everything your uncle had in the end. I'll give it to you. Oh, by the way, I did not mean to scare you.
You didn't scare me. I could tell you didn't know Kung Fu.
How could you know that? This is where old Lasso slept. You could sleep here now, being old Lasso's nephew and all.
Thanks, Charlie.
Call me Wig. That's what my friends call me. My name is Charles Wiggly, but some people say I wig out or I flip my wig. I play the crazy card so people will leave me alone.
You know, that's a good strategy.
Hey everyone, come meet old Lasso's nephew.
Hey, how are you? Nice to see you. Hey, how you doing?
Get those lab reports in here now.
Right away, sir.
See, son, you got to keep on top of people to get things done.
Yeah, but Dad, I can't find it within myself to fire all 2,000 factory workers.
Jesse, you don't understand the corporate world, but you better learn. We can't care about these people. They're expendable.
Dad, these are human beings you're talking about. They have responsibilities and families. Why don't you consider this?
Now you listen to me. I didn't spend a fortune on that gold-plated law degree hanging in your office for you to sit back and tell me you can't fire 2,000 employees. This is your job. This is your life. This is who you are, mister. So get with the program. Got it?
All right, I'll take care of it.
By the way, how many girls have you got ready for the golf tournament?
I got 3 ready to go.
Son, I got major players coming into town. You need to get some new young girls in your stable.
All right, I'll go look around, see what I can come up with.
What are you doing now?
Well, I was gonna go work out with the boys first.
Carlos, I'm serious. Get me some girls.
just don't know what to do. Doing what my father wants,
The new CEO of Thailand Tech Corporation.
or follow the way of the arts. I'm not ready to run a corporation. Sabam taught me the martial arts enabled me to learn about myself, what my capabilities are. I know that I'm not capable of being responsible for 2,000 people losing their jobs.
We can't care about these people. They're expendable.
Troy said Sabam left just dressed in camo.
You should have seen him. Wearing the clothes from the Commando demo, no cell, no car, nothing. Just a backpack, walked out of here.
Maybe I'll do the same.
Come on. Who you trying to fool? Yeah, let's play. Yeah. That's right. That's right. Yeah. That's right. Yeah. I search for love in wrong and right places. My heart's been shattered and broken on cases. I give you diamonds and rings, but don't confuse my style. Yeah. Got a funky lust, love is gonna last you for a while. Oh, it's playtime. So if you're hanging out for what it might get you, it's playtime. Playtime. My kind of playtime.
Hey, you need a lift?
Yeah, sure do.
Where y'all headed?
Tubok?
Well, it's your lucky day, son. Get on in here.
Amy, come in here now.
Yes, sir?
Have you heard from Jesse yet?
Not yet, sir.
I want you to send a security guard over there and get his butt down here now.
Right away, sir.
Stevens, I want you to arrange a meeting with all of the head instructors of our Taekwondo division.
Yes, sir. I'll get right on it.
Do you have any experience in Taekwondo?
No, sir. Not in Taekwondo. My background is in more traditional karate.
So you have a background in martial arts.
I'll get your results.
Good. That's what I want to hear.
Hey, Chip. Glad you could make the tournament.
Henry, glad to be here. Wouldn't miss it for the world. Are you actually going to bring me some competition this year?
I got some guys coming in from Miami, and you know what? I think they're going to give you a run for your money.
Good, good. And will you be providing the other entertainment as usual?
What's your preference?
I believe gentlemen prefer blondes.
I'll tell you what. Gentlemen normally do prefer blondes, but I've got a special nicety I want you to see. Honey?
I know who you are. You're Chip.
Yes, I am.
I'll let you two get acquainted. I'll see you later at the clubhouse.
Have you ever tried the Eastern stuff?
I have.
Hey. Leave the girl alone. Hey, come here. What's a girl like you doing in a place like this?
It's none of your business.
Oh, attitude. Yeah, it's dangerous for a girl your age to be out on the streets by yourself.
I know Taekwondo.
Oh, Taekwondo. Do you think you're good enough to protect yourself against a grown man?
Don't make me have to show you.
No, please. Come and show me what you know. You're not bad, little lady, but you're not good enough to take care of yourself.
Man, where'd you learn that?
I've been teaching Taekwondo for about 25 years.
So why are you homeless?
I'm not homeless. I'm a drifter.
So if you've been an instructor for so long, why aren't you teaching Taekwondo anymore?
Well, my Taekwondo school was taken over by a corporation. They wanted me to stay and teach. I said I couldn't do that, so I hit the road.
Will you teach me?
It's your story, little lady.
Well, I'm an Army brat. We live on the base in Tucson. My dad was a pilot in the Afghanistan war after 9/11. He got shot down 6 years ago. It's really hard on my mother and I. Things were rough financially, but even worse emotionally for her. She still hadn't gotten over it and started drinking. About 2 years ago, she meets this guy, Arthur, another drunk like her, and they got married. A month ago, she took off, leaving me behind without so much as a note. I was abandoned there, alone with him. The minute he found out she wouldn't be back, he tried to take advantage of me. The moment he put his grubby hands on me, I took off. I wasn't about to stick around to see what would happen next.
All right, I'll teach you.
Me too.
Ah, you too. So what's your name, little lady?
Kelly Miles.
I'm Harrison. Look, that's Johnny back there. He's a little crazy. This is Chemo.
How's it?
This is Wig.
Happy to make your acquaintance, my fair lady.
Oh, knock it off.
Amy,
Yes, sir?
have you heard from my son yet?
No, sir, not a word.
Listen, I want you to find me a private investigator and have him in my office today by noon. Got it?
Yes, sir, I'll get right on it.
Marco Investigations.
Hi, Jack, it's me.
Hey, baby. What's going on?
It's your lucky day.
What did you have in mind?
No, this is business. My boss needs a private investigator in his office by noon today.
I can't get there by noon. Is there a chance you can set me up with a video conference?
Okay, I'll set you up for a video conference in half an hour, okay?
Okay, babe. I'll be ready then.
All right, I'll talk to you later. Bye.
All right, we're gonna work on our side kick, okay? It's called slide up side kick. Now stay with me. Now watch. We go up, kick, and back. Okay, now work with me. Up, kick, back. I want you to kick with your right leg. Up, kick, back. Okay.
Can I work out with you?
Sure. Come on. Up, kick, back. Up, kick, back. Up, kick, back. One more time. Up, kick, back. All right, look. Do some target practice, all right? Wait, come over here. Here, hold this. Now hold it tight. You're gonna kick the bottle with a round kick. So just watch it come through here. Okay, give it a shot. All right, now look. You want to kick that level and get your hands up higher. Okay, hold it straight. All right, let's see you try it. Come on. Not right. Look, I want the kick to come around. Try it again. All right, get the other line.
Hey, you need a lift?
Yeah,
How far are you going?
not that far, I hope.
Come on, get in.
I'm looking for a friend, Harrison Luke.
I know Harrison Luke. I gave him a ride just the other day.
Do you know where he's staying?
I'll take you there.
Thanks for the lift.
Good luck, son.
Thank you for responding so quickly.
No problem.
Now you're looking at a picture of my son Jesse. I sent him out on an assignment yesterday, then he disappeared.
Where was he seen last?
Here in our office.
Does he have any enemies that you know?
No, he doesn't have any enemies. Everybody likes him. Well, he did mention that maybe some of the Taekwondo masters had a reason to be upset. Our corporation bought out a bunch of Taekwondo schools, and I put Jesse in charge of them.
Was there anyone in particular that didn't take the news well?
Well, there was this Harrison Luke who made a big scene about it. Amy will email you a list of the places that Jesse would frequent. One of those places is where Jesse took his Taekwondo lessons.
My daily fee is $300 plus expenses.
I'll wire you $1,000 cash. That should get you started.
Will do.
Now listen, I'll expect reports daily. Got it?
Yes, boss. Jeez, what a stiff.
Hey, babe.
Thanks so much for the referral.
Just don't blow it. He's pissed and he wants his son back. Also, he doesn't know we're dating.
We don't have to tell him anything.
Okay. I'll talk to you later. Bye.
Hi, may I help you?
I'm looking for Jesse Tyler.
Haven't seen him.
When was the last time you saw him?
It's been a long time. He's been working a lot at the corporation.
Where's Harrison Luke?
Not here either.
Where is he?
Couldn't tell you.
You can't tell me, or you won't tell me?
Hey, man, I don't know who you are or why you're asking about them.
My name is Jack Marco from Marco Investigations. Seems Jesse has disappeared. If you hear anything, please contact me.
Okay, I'll let you know.
Excuse me. Yes, boss.
Jack, I have a lead for you. There's a credit card purchase in Blythe, California. It's on a border near Arizona.
Where in Blythe?
Well, it's a small mom and pop store right on the main drag. You can't miss it.
I'm on my way.
Good. Now we're getting somewhere.
Can I help you?
I'm Jack Marco with Marco Investigations. I'm following up on a credit card purchase made by a Jesse Tyler.
He bought about $500 worth of camping equipment.
Is this the man?
That's not him. He came in yesterday. The guy that bought the equipment came in with a little blonde girl.
Do you have any idea which direction he was going?
He asked about two back.
Mr. Tyler?
Yes?
I have Mr. Marco on line 1.
Okay.
Hey, boss. I got some info.
What's the situation?
I tracked him to the general store in Blythe, but he didn't make the credit card purchase. Someone else used his card. His wallet must have gotten lost or stolen.
Okay, I'll cancel all of his credit cards. Anything else?
Yeah, the storekeeper said Jesse was asking about Tubac, Arizona.
Are you driving now?
No, I just got this info.
Well, why aren't you moving? Get in your damn car and get gone.
Okay, boss, I'm on my way. This guy needs Prozac. Hold it right there, mister. Just where do you think you're going?
I'm looking for Harrison Luke.
How do you know Harrison Luke?
He's my Taekwondo instructor.
In that case, I'll take you to him.
Tuck, kick, ack, and down. Tuck, 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 tuck more. Tuck, ack, and down.
Sabam Nim,
What are you doing here?
I have to talk to you.
You listen, look around here. You see this place? I'd rather live here than work for you and your corporation. So why don't you just turn around and go back to L.A.?
Sabam, you gotta let me explain.
I don't want to hear it. Kelly, let's go.
I think it's best you go.
Why won't he talk to me?
Some people have a hard time getting over betrayal!
That's the whole point. I didn't betray him.
I'm sorry. You might ought to go. It seems you're not welcome here.
I feel so frustrated that I can't get Sabam Nim to talk to me. If I could just tell him the truth, then he would understand that I didn't betray him. I wonder who that girl is. She's hot.
Where can we go to clean up around here?
Just go to the pond.
Pond has stagnant water. I can't clean up in there.
I know. Why don't we go to the river? The water's nice and fresh there.
Show me.
Come on. Hey, Luke. Think fast. Ever used these before?
Sure.
That's pretty good.
What are you doing with these?
I keep them here just in case I need them for protection.
Good strategy. Can we go clean up now?
Okay. Let's go. Do you ever think about opening up a school again?
No, there's too much heartbreak.
What do you mean?
Well, you know, when you train these kids for years and you watch them grow up, and when they become teenagers, they leave. And after all the time you put into them to make them champions, it just breaks your heart to see them go.
If they leave, doesn't that mean that perhaps they found their path in life and they decided to go that way?
Well, I always believed that martial arts, being a way of life, and becoming the master of the arts, are you not also the master of your own life?
Yeah, I guess you're right. So, do you plan on sticking around Shantytown for a while?
No, I prefer to move on.
How come?
Since I found out my uncle passed on and he doesn't even have a ranch anymore, there's no reason for me to really stay.
Well, maybe you'll find a reason. You're starting to get sunburned out here.
Go wait up by the road. I'll be right back.
Hi, I'm Jesse.
Hi.
I watched you work out. Pretty good.
Thank you. I asked Luke about you.
I'm sure he had nothing good to say.
What did you do to make him so mad?
Excuse me? Are you Jesse Tyler?
Sorry, Kelly. I gotta go.
Hey, little lady, how you doing?
Don't talk to me.
Come on, Blondie, can't you be nice? Hey, grab this girl. Bump, bump.
Hey, what's going on? Hey, what are you guys doing here?
Out of the way, old man. Business heard, not with you.
Oh, I don't think so. Get out of here!
Hey, Holmes, where is she? This old dude with the beard came out of nowhere, started kicking ass, and this other guy jumped in and whooped my ass.
Oh, Jefe's ain't gonna like this, man. Get in the car.
Mr. Tyler?
Yes?
I have Mr. Marco on line 3.
Jack.
Hey, boss. I found Jesse.
Great. Let me talk to him.
I only made visual contact.
Look, I'm tired of these games. Just get him back here ASAP. Got it?
Prozac.
Wow. You guys were great.
Who are those guys?
Those guys work for Carlos, the pimp.
You mean this town has a pimp?
Yeah, he's the son of the wealthy Henry Pennington. He goes around looking for homeless and runaway girls, and he puts them to work out on the streets.
How do you know this?
From experience. When I first came to town, they tried to grab me. I was able to fight them off, and I was one of the few who got away.
Salvam Nim, may I please have a word with you?
Okay, kid.
Salvam, I didn't have anything to do with the takeover. I wasn't even consulted. It was my father's idea to incorporate all the Taekwondo schools. He also appointed me as the new CEO and told me to fire 2,000 people. I wasn't ready for all that responsibility. As soon as Troy told me about your uncle's ranch, I took off in search of you. I couldn't live with myself if you thought I betrayed you. You gotta believe me.
Should have known better. I'm sorry, kid.
Listen, I don't want any of the other instructors to know that Jesse's been missing. It will look real bad for the Tyler Tech Corporation.
What are you going to tell him?
Let's just say he went on an extended vacation.
No problem.
Good. Gentlemen, can we all take our seats? We're here today to discuss Tyler Tech Corporation TC Taekwondo Media Marketing Campaign. Now, Tyler Tech Corporation wants to launch in this project hard and fast by enrolling the maximum amount of students possible. What you do in your classes won't change. However, the way you do business will.
How are you going to change it?
One of the biggest problems in this industry is student dropout rate. When that happens, it's almost always a loss for revenue in the school. We at Tyler Tech Corporation want to make it more difficult for students to drop out.
How are you going to prevent a student from quitting when they no longer want to take lessons?
Simple. Once a student enters into a contractual agreement with Tyler Tech Corporation, their obligation is for 5 long years. Tyler Tech Corporation will continue to electronically debit from their account until the end of contract.
This business operation that you're proposing goes against all of the ethic and the principle we teach.
Mr. Jordan, do you realize that you have the lowest enrollment among all the instructors? Seems like your ethics and principles don't bring in the money.
Maybe not. I can't sleep the night knowing I'm not cheating my student.
I'm sorry you feel that way. Does that mean you'll no longer be an employee of TC Taekwondo?
I want to talk to Jesse Tyler.
Jesse? He's taking a much-needed vacation. He'll be back next week. Any more questions, anyone? Okay, meeting adjourned.
Hey, Henry, how you doing? Listen, I couldn't help but notice, out along the edge of the course, some sort of homeless community. What's going on there?
It's on the outskirts of my property. Not much I can do about it.
It doesn't cast a very good light on your establishment. Besides, the noise coming from those people could be really distracting.
Trust me, I'll take care of it before the tournament.
I'm sure you will. Hey, Carlos, right?
Hey, Chip, nice to see you.
Nice to see you too. If you'll excuse me, gentlemen.
Our star attraction just put in an order for a blonde.
Well, I did see a pretty cute blonde over by Shantytown.
Let's take a look.
She's not quite with us yet.
You tell me this for? Were you able to get the document?
No, it turns out a couple of these homeless guys can fight.
Did you fight him?
No, I sent Monty and Lewis over there.
Don't have the girl, you don't have the document. What the hell good are you? Now I'm giving you another assignment. Find the document, bring me the girl, and then destroy those shacks. Get it done.
Kelly, how did you find yourself in this situation?
Abusive stepfather.
How long has it been since you've been home?
About 2 weeks.
Don't you think your parents are worried about you? Or maybe they filed a missing persons report?
No, my mom took off about a month ago. Then my stepfather put his hands on me one night. I grabbed some stuff and took off. What about you? Are you part of that corporation Luke was telling us about?
Yes. My father owns Tyler Tech Corporation. Now that he wants to retire, it's up to me to take over. I'm not sure if I'm ready for the corporate world.
Aren't you rich?
For the most part, my family has a lot of money.
Why are you here?
I followed some of them. Luke. After the corporation bought out the school, he took off, hit the road. He's a true artist.
Hey, my dad wants the blonde. He wants the shacks torn down. He wants it done tonight. Get it done now.
Hey, Luke, are you hungry?
Sure.
I'll get you some food in a little while. I was thinking, you remind me of that old TV show where that bald kung fu guy goes around kicking butt.
I really don't watch much TV.
Are you always so serious?
Do I seem serious to you?
Pretty much.
What do you people think you're doing? We're not on Pennington's land! Shut up, you crazy fool. I don't care if you're not on Pennington's land.
Excuse me. We're not on Pennington's land. Why is there a problem?
What, are you deaf? Why don't you just take your sorry ass and get the hell out of here?
I'd appreciate it if you took your partner and left quietly. bother you. Come on, everybody, play music.
Matthew, how'd the meeting go yesterday?
You know, Jesse was right. They don't know much about business.
Is everybody on board?
Only one of the instructors balked, but I'll take him aside and have a little bit of one-on-one with him. But they did ask about Jesse.
How'd you handle that?
Well, I told them that Jesse would be going on a much-needed vacation.
Good. You're quick on your feet. I like that.
Speaking of Jesse, how's that private investigator doing?
Last report I got, he made visual contact.
As you well know, Jesse's an important part of this marketing campaign. The sooner he's back, the better.
You're right. Amy,
Yes, sir.
get Jack Marker on the phone now.
Right away, sir.
Hey, babe.
Jack, I hope that you have good news.
For the most part.
Well, Tyler is very anxious to have Jesse back here in the office. So if you have him, you have to bring him in.
It's not that easy, Cupcake.
Well, Tyler is waiting to talk to you, and he is not happy.
I have everything under control. Put him on.
Do you have him?
I have him in my sight.
You have him in your sight. Well, why don't you just tell him who you are and bring him back?
No can do, boss. Right now, he's doing Taekwondo with some bearded guy, and they're both real good. At the moment, the odds are against me.
Okay, but I don't want you dragging your feet on this. Got it?
That's not the case, boss. I just don't want to scare him off.
Just keep me posted. Bearded guy. That's Harrison Luke. Jesse's instructor. Oh. So Jesse decided to follow him instead of staying here and running my company for me. This is totally unacceptable.
Remember the tradition of Taekwondo. Always show your respects to your instructor. Bow. All right, you go. Come here, kid. You know, I got some documents in here. You know, you're a lawyer. Can you look at this stuff?
Yeah. Wow. This is the deed to your uncle's property. Do you know what that means?
I don't have a clue.
It means that the Penningtons took your uncle's land illegally. By law, all property transactions must include the original title or deed, which means the Penningtons don't have the original deed.
Can you believe those bastards? They let my uncle die in a shack.
Sabam, you won't believe this.
What now?
This is your uncle's last will and testament. Do you know that you're the only one mentioned in his will? It says that he wants you to have the deed to his ranch. It also says if anyone in the family could get the land back, it would be you. Sounds like to me he wants you to get his property back.
Well, that's good. I'll go take a nap on the 9th hole.
Sabam, be reasonable. I can help you get your land back legally.
Kid, after leaving L.A., I chose my path. I prefer to be a drifter.
But Sabam, we have a very strong case. I can help you get your uncle's land back.
And who's gonna pay for the legal fees? And what if we lose?
Well, if you change your mind, I'll help represent you pro bono. You know I'd do anything for you.
Thanks, kid.
Jesse, you want to cool off by the pond?
No, thanks. Hey, kid. You go and keep an eye on it.
Okay, sure.
So how long you been training with Luke?
Since I was 5, so that makes it about 18 years.
Wow, that's a long time. Longer than I've been alive.
How old are you?
17. Hey, do you think he's mean?
Who?
Luke.
Not really. He's just a man in command. A man with a mission.
He scares me.
You should be. He's the mighty Harrison Luke.
Nah, he's a teddy bear. You're lucky he trained you.
You must be worthy of his instruction.
Come here, I want to show you something.
Get some of this, take some of that. Don't make no promises that you can't retract. It's easy when the words are blurred. This loneliness is eating up you. Oh yeah, this loneliness, it's all you ever knew.
Excuse me, Jesse? Hi. Sorry to interrupt your little kissy time there, kids. But I'm Jack Marco with Marco Investigations. Your father hired me to find you and bring you back to LA.
Well, you can tell my father I'm not going back.
Sorry, Jesse. That's not what your daddy wants.
Well, I don't care what my daddy wants. How are you gonna take me back if I don't want to go?
Come on, Jess. You don't want to get physical.
Saba, my father sent a private investigator to take me back to LA. I told him I'm not going back. Kelly kicked him and we took off running.
All right, listen. Pack up all your things right now. We're hitting the road. Let's go.
Hey, kid, come here. Do you know who that old bearded guy is?
Yeah,
Who is he?
that's Lasso Luke's nephew.
Oh, thanks a lot, huh? Go on, take off. Hey, Jefe.
What?
That old bearded guy that's been beating up Monty and Lewis? Yeah, it's Lasso Luke's nephew.
That's not good news.
Jefe, hold on, I got another call.
Hey, Carlos, it's me.
Yeah, what's up?
Yeah, the Blondie and those 2 homeless guys, they're taking off.
Yeah, where they headed?
Down the dirt road.
Round up Monty and meet me back at the ranch.
Gotcha.
Hey, Jefe.
Gotta have the document, otherwise Pennington Golf Course will cease to exist.
Jefe, I gotta get back to you later.
Saba, we have to go after her.
Sure looks that way. Let's go.
Hey, you guys need a lift?
Saba, that's the PI my father sent after me.
Listen, I just passed a car with a bunch of thugs and a blonde in it. So, it's time to play Let's Make a Deal with Jack Marco.
What do you have in mind?
All right, here's the scenario. Your daddy wants you back in LA. You want the blonde back. So, how do you want to play this?
If you help us get Kelly back, I give you my word I'll go back to LA.
Does that mean you'll play ball?
I'm game.
I hope you're a man of your word, Jess. Because if you're not, I'll hunt you down.
Well, let's go.
Get in the truck.
Hey, Ruby, why don't you get the little Barbie doll cleaned up for me, huh?
Don't call me Barbie. That's not my name.
It is now, Issa. Want you girls ready in an hour.
You better have good news.
It's done. I got the blonde.
Finally, you've done something right. What about the slum and the document?
We're on our way to take care of that right now.
Listen to me. You don't come back with the document. Don't even bother coming back here.
You're wasting your time. That door is always locked. Hey, I'm Ruby, and this is Shayla.
What's up, new girl?
So, what's your name anyway?
Yeah, Barbie. What's your name?
Come on, Barbie, we have to get ready.
Ready for what?
To go out, of course.
To paint the town red. Where?
Well, first, we hit the streets. Then we hang out, hook up with some guys, and sometimes we hit the golf course.
You know, play with some balls.
Look, it's not that bad. Come on, we don't have a lot of time.
Oh, come on, give me a break.
So what's the plan?
I got to town right around the time you guys got into that little rumble with the local boys. That tipped me off to keeping an eye on them as well as you.
Okay, that doesn't sound like a plan.
I'm getting to it. Your adversary, the pimp, uses underage girls to turn tricks.
Okay, Magnum. Why don't you just pose as a John and pick her up?
It's not that easy. They have their bases covered. If they know the John, the girl gets to go alone. Anyone they don't know doesn't get a date unless one of his boys joins the party. You know, like a chaperone. There's always 2 or 3 of the guys with the girls at all other times. I have to go survey the area. Keep these on. I'll contact you shortly.
I don't believe they would do this.
Why won't they leave us alone? I mean, it's like, who are we bothering?
I don't know what's wrong with them. You think we could rebuild?
I'm glad I found this.
Listen, kid, I know you're worried about Kelly, but you made a deal with Marco, and I'm expecting you to live up to it.
Nim, I really don't want to go back to the corporation.
Since you've been 5 years old, I taught you to be a man of honor, a man of your word. At this point in time, your father needs you.
Yeah, but I don't agree with his philosophies.
You know, it's better to face your challenges than to run from them. I don't want to be part of a corporation, but it's your family obligation.
What about the 2,000 factory workers?
Did your father put you in charge?
Yeah?
Well, when this is all over, I expect you to go back and run the company the way you see fit.
What about Kelly?
If you and Kelly are meant to be, I'm sure she'll be there for you. Now, come on, let's go find her. What happened here?
The Penningtons demolished our home.
And they chased everyone off towards town.
Listen, Carlos kidnapped Kelly.
What? We gotta get her back. Tell me what I can do to help.
I need somewhere to think.
I know a place where we can go. Follow me.
You knock it off.
Roadrunner, coyote's after you. Roadrunner, if he catches you, you're through. Marco Investigations.
Marco, what's the holdup?
Relax, boss. It's in the bag.
Can you be a little more specific?
Jesse has agreed to come back with me after we tie up a few loose ends.
Look, Marco, you got 24 hours. 24 hours to have him back here in my office. Got it?
Roadrunner, if he catches you, you're through. Oh!
Amy!
Yes, Mr. Tyler?
When I asked you to find me a private investigator, how did you choose Jack Marco?
Well, sir, you gave me a little less than an hour to find a private investigator, so I Googled private investigators in the Los Angeles area, and every single person I called couldn't seem to make it in within that time frame, so I called Jack and set up the video conference.
Do you know Jack?
He's my boyfriend.
Look, I'm not saying that Jack Marco is incompetent, but I believe that he's dragging his feet so he can get a bigger paycheck.
Oh, that doesn't sound right, sir. I mean, I've known him for quite a while, and although he might be unorthodox at times, he's never been dishonest.
Well, as always, I guess I have to take matters into my own hands. Amy, I need you to charter a plane to Tucson, Arizona. And I'd like to have a limo waiting for me when I touch down.
Yes, sir, right away.
Are you sure it's safe here? We can't help Kelly if we're all in jail.
I know the people that own this place, they come like 1 month out of the year, and they're not due back for a few more months. They hire me to clear the brush from around the main house.
When I see that pimp, I swear I'm gonna kill him.
Calm down, kid. Your emotions will blind you from logic. We're gonna find Kelly. All of us have to be focused. Hey, even you, Wig. Jesse, listen to me. This is nothing like a tournament. All right? They've already pulled knives on us. This is a life and death situation. We're gonna have to try to outthink them and beat them at their own game. Marco, come in. Are you there? This is Luke. Over.
That's a Big 10-4. I'm here.
Do you have any info for us?
Nothing going on here. No sign of her yet.
We need you to come meet us right now.
I'll hook up with you at Shantytown.
No, can't meet us there. It's been demolished. We're held up in a treehouse about a half-mile north of Shantytown.
I'll get there as soon as I can. Over.
Over.
What would happen if I should decide not to go with his plans?
I wouldn't do that if I was you.
Yeah. And if you want to keep that pretty little face of yours, you'll play along. Why can't we just run away?
And go where?
What about the police?
The police? They're some of our best customers.
They're gold mines.
Damn, Barbie, you look good. Looks like I hit the jackpot. Gonna make me some serious video. Let's go, ladies.
Let's hit the road.
Jack!
Hey, babe. Miss me?
No, you idiot! Tyler's on his way down there right now.
Wow, that's breaking news.
Listen to me. He's pissed off. Tyler thinks you're milking the case to get a bigger payday. If you don't have Jesse with you when he gets there, we'll both be fired.
Why would you lose your job?
He knows we are together. I can't lose this job, Jack.
Don't get your panties all bunched up, Cupcake. Right now, I'm gonna drive to see Jesse. I already told the big boss what's up.
Well, I guess that wasn't good enough because he's going to be there tomorrow.
Trust me, it's all under control. Kisses.
Marco's on his way up.
Wow. Hey, kids, it's a party.
Listen, Jack, we don't have time for your sarcasm. Now, what do you got?
First things first, Jesse, a deal's a deal. If we rescue Kelly unharmed, you have my word. I'll go back with you. But if anything goes wrong, the deal's off.
Right. Okay. Here's the corner where Carlos runs his operation. Their vantage point is good. They can see you coming from every direction. So if you're planning on storming the fort, they'll be ready for you.
Well, how much action does this small town get?
From what I observed, he has a steady clientele.
What about foot traffic?
Today I noticed a lot more homeless people.
After Carlos and the boys demolished Shantytown, they had nowhere else to go.
Wick, does Carlos know you?
I don't think so. I've always steered clear of him and his boys.
Carla, what about you?
I just had one run-in with them, but since then, they haven't noticed me.
Well, believe it or not, we can use this unfortunate situation to our advantage. With more homeless people in town, we can become invisible.
That doesn't make any sense. Everyone will see us.
It makes perfect sense, Wig. Can you get me a shopping cart?
I think I know where I can find one.
Carla, you get all of your belongings, set up about 20 yards from the corner. Close enough for you to see, but far enough away where they won't chase you off. Wick, I want you to get the shopping cart, and I'm going to put Jesse in the cart. Then you're going to cover it up. I want you to wheel it in.
Wait a minute. Trojan Horse 101? That's your strategy?
This is exactly my strategy. The element of surprise.
Man, this cart stinks.
I borrowed it from Willie. He's always drunk. Somehow he always seems to piss on it.
Great, so I'm sitting in piss?
Jesse, come in.
I'm here, Sabam.
Kelly's on the corner. You ready to move out? Wait for my signal. Over.
I'll be ready. Over. Let's go.
Marco, are you in position? Over.
I have my eye on the prize, over.
Wait for my signal. Over.
That's a big 10-4, Scruffy.
What's going on here? Why are there so many damn homeless people out here?
Marco, over.
Marco here, over.
You just see who showed up?
Yeah,
When this starts going down, you got 10 seconds to get there. You understand me?
I got your back.
Hey, move it. Take a walk. Need all you around here. Did you look at this?
I'm not going anyplace.
Take a walk, lady. Who the hell are you? What are you doing here?
I'm pushing my cart.
Get your stinking cart out of here.
All right, everybody. It's all over now. All right? Okay, listen up. I think we should let these two be alone for a little while. Come on, Lee. Let's get out of here. Come on, Marco. Outside. Come on.
Kelly, you're safe now. Did he hurt you?
No. I'm okay. Jesse, why did that private investigator help us?
I have to explain something to you. The private investigator, he had the whole town under surveillance. He knew I wouldn't go back with him willingly, so he used leverage.
What do you mean?
He's an opportunist. After you were kidnapped in the car, he pulled up next to us on the side of the road and said, "Let's make a deal." I agreed to go back to LA if he helped get you back.
You're not really going back, are you?
As much as I don't want to, I have to keep my word.
When will you be back?
As soon as I square up things with my dad, I promise.
So, Wig, what mental hospital are you from?
The original back car was a...
Look, Carl, I forgot something down at Shantytown. I gotta go dig around and find it.
Do you want me to go with you?
Nah, it's been a rough day. Why don't you stay here and rest with the others?
Okay. Hey guys, I'll be right back.
You looking for this, old man?
Doesn't belong to you.
Sure doesn't look like that now, does it? You also got something that belongs to me.
You're never gonna see her again. She's long gone.
You know, you've been causing me a lot of headache ever since you showed up in this town.
So that's the way it's gonna be?
That's the way it's gonna be.
All right, Why don't we do this like men? Can you fight without the knife?
I don't need this knife for you, old man. See what you got, old man. Stay down, old man.
Not over, Carlos. Carla, you okay?
Yeah, what happened?
Don't worry about Carlos anymore. Okay? Come on. You don't have to tell the others about this, okay?
Sabam, which way are you headed?
Kelly and I are going out to Albuquerque.
Kelly, call me when you get there.
I will. I promise.
Watch out.
Are you Kelly Miles?
Who wants to know?
We're from Family Services, and you can just drop the attitude. Are you Kelly Miles?
Yes, that's me.
You need to come with us.
Where?
We're taking you home to your stepdad. He's the one who filed the missing persons report.
Yeah, right. I'm not a missing person. He knows I left and why I left.
Are you saying that he acted inappropriately with you?
Yes.
Well, we'll look into that. In the meantime, we've got a safe place for you to stay.
I want to stay with Luke.
Are you a relative?
No, I'm not.
Oh, I'm sorry. You're going to have to come with us.
Sorry, Kelly. Don't worry about her, kid. She's gonna be all right.
Sabam, thank you for helping me understand who I really am, instead of who my father wants me to be.
Kid, you got a heart of a lion. You're gonna do fine. Go back to LA. Help your dad with his corporation. Continue your journey to become the art itself. Looks like your ride's here. So long, kid.
How can I find you?
Wherever there's injustice in the homeless world.
Man, you should be writing for Hallmark.
Knock it off, Marco. You're okay. Wig?
Luke?
You're a little wacky, but I like you.
I get Shantytown rebuilt, my flap will always be open for you, buddy. Thank you.
So long.
got your box.
Oh, thank you, Carla.
Where are you going?
Going to Albuquerque.
But I don't want you to leave.
I can't stay here.
But I don't want you to go.
You want to come with me?
To Albuquerque?
Yeah.
Okay.
Come on.